Hello knockouts, TonyaTko here, and I'm just recording this video real quick because I just need to get this off my chest. I don't know how long I'm gonna let this video stay up. I'm not editing it or nothing. I'm just shooting right off the cuff because this is something that disturbed me and is continuing to disturb me to my core, and I need to get this off my chest because I feel like I'm about to burst. During a near-death experience, I realized there's a lot more to life than we previously thought. Now I dedicate my life to waking people up to love each other. Most importantly, love yourself.
You wanna respect me.
It took dying to learn how to live. I'm TonyaTko. Welcome. This is about this meme that has become viral of Dr. Ben Carson's wife and Barack Obama and his wife. And basically the meme is like, hi, I'm President Barack Obama. I have DirecTV. And then it turns around and it says, hi, I'm presidential candidate Ben Carson and I have cable. All right. And people are laughing. They think it's funny. They're calling her ugly. Basically, Michelle Obama is looking very svelte and curvy inside of her beautiful black dress. And Ben Carson's wife is looking a little frumpy and dowdy in her outfit and in her getup. And she looks different than Barack Obama's wife, than Michelle Obama. And even I'm calling her Barack Obama's wife. And you see what? Listen. I know I'm looking a little crazy. I have my rollers in. I was doing my hair today, and I may not be a shining example of what we're about to talk about in this video. I wanted to talk, or maybe I am a shining example, because what it is that I have to say should be far greater than how it is that I look saying it physically. So let's get into the heart of the matter and why this disturbs me to my core. Number one, people are calling her ugly. People are sending the meme to me, laughing and chastising her. And I don't want to use the cliched word bullying about her looks. The thing that's disturbing to me about this is that people take for granted. Let's jump into the main point. Women are often regarded as the property of men, even with this very concept right here, because a woman is considered an accessory of a man's wealth, success, and his own prowess, because if his woman does not look beautiful and model-esque and all of this other stuff, then there's obviously something wrong with him and his governing ability and his leadership ability. I even saw one person who went so far as to say that he would not vote for him because this man had a wife that he considered to be ugly. Oh gosh. See, and the problem is just so deep and so big and so wide. Let's jump into point number two. All right. And this is where a lot of people make the mistake, both men and women, but men in particular fall prey to this because they see a woman and they see that she looks good on the outside, and so they think that she must be good on the inside. Like, I hear so many men, oh my goodness, so many men complaining about this friend zone and about these girls who like to date thugs or bad boys or criminals and all this other stuff, right? And these men are mad because they can't have that woman, but it escapes their mind that there's something wrong with that woman. There's something the matter with her own self-esteem, her own self-worth, her own self-love, and what it is that she deems proper, necessary, and good enough for her own life. If a person leaves a positive experience to go for an experience in which they are being abused, there's something the matter with this person's esteem, that they would choose to be abused rather than to be treated well. And it just becomes this whole vicious cycle. Becomes this big vicious cycle. And so it's like a lot of men fall prey to this because they can't really understand. They fall prey to this with where sex and unprotected sex is involved. They're like, oh, well, she looks so good on the outside, she must be good on the inside too. All right. It goes that way when it comes to relationships, so that a person will look over a person who may be a good match for them, a person who may have the core values, a person who may resonate with them, in order to find somebody that their peers will think is successful, that the people on the outside will be able to look, or their peers thinks is beautiful, so that people on the outside will be able to look at them and be like, oh, this man is successful. He was able to get a model. Meanwhile, that model may not be the person who is best suited for you internally. Let me just get this out of the way right now. I'm not saying that we should date people that we think are hideous. That's not what I'm saying. Because we have to be attracted to this person in order to even want to have intercourse with them. But what I'm saying is that all too often we avert, we divert, and we pervert what it is that we are interested in romantically based on what we think other people will say about our mate or about us. And this is where we make a huge mistake. I just put a post up on Instagram. You can go and read that post. I wrote about this for quite some time because it really bothers me, because when we're talking about dating and relating, when we're talking about dating and relationships, we're talking about finding a person who, listen, oh my God, with all of the different keys of compatibility that are out there. You have to find someone that has your core values. You have to find someone who may be going in the same direction that you're going in religiously, so that you match up that way. You have to find somebody whose lifestyle or lifestyle goals match yours, somebody whose parenting style matches yours, somebody who argument style or love style matches yours. And there's just so many different things, core values. Now we want to find people who are equally yoked financially. We want to find people who are equally yoked education wise. And with all of these things, all of these different components to compatibility, now we're also disqualifying people based on what other people will think of this person's looks. I'll give you an excellent example. People come down real hard on T.I. about this marriage, his wife, Tiny. And people are like, oh, they don't understand why he's with her. Oh, he should find somebody better. Oh, this, that, and that man loves her. He loves her. They're compatible, they get along, they're able to converse, they're able to talk, they're able to energize one another, lift one another up, live in the same household and create a family together, raise a family together, and raise children in a way that resonates with both of them, making life and creating adults and human beings. Being with a person who helps you become who it is that you choose to be. And people are saying, like, I don't know why he's with her. Really? Because you don't find her attractive? And you know what it's like? I'm going to say this last point and then I'm going to get out of here. Because a lot of women, especially a lot of black women, go on about, oh, these black men, they're leaving us for these white women, blah, 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 etc., right? And it's like, listen, you gotta go, let that man go do him. Let him do him. Because late in the midnight hour, it's going to be that person that he's married to that he's going to have to be with. And goodness, listen, he better make for goodness sure that that's a person that he gets along with, that he's compatible with, and that that's not just somebody that other people think looks good. I mean, which would you rather have? Would you rather have a person that everybody else thinks look good, but when you're with them, you don't even want to go on vacation? I know what it's like to go on a vacation with a person that you don't want to be with. I know what that's like. I know what it's like listen, there's no better feeling than being with a person that you can talk to about anything and everything. No better feeling. There's no better connection than a person that you vibrate with energetically, so that you feel this person and this person feels you. Or this person even fills you. I don't know how else to describe. Oh my gosh. Listen. Find somebody who's a good match for you. Somebody who resonates with you, and that person may not be the person that everybody else thinks is beautiful. So that's my whole point right there. Listen, looks fade. That spirit on the inside is what really matters. And it's like, in the Bible. Okay, I'll say this last point and then I'll get out of here. In fantasy and drama, the devil is depicted as a person with red hooves and horns and a forked tongue and just looking hideous. But in the Bible, Satan is described as the most beautiful angel your eyes would ever befall upon. And it's like even though the Bible itself is fantasy, the premise still holds true. That you really listen, it's unfortunate that as human beings, what it is that we are on the inside is not representative of what we look like on the outside. Because look, what we look like is a result of our parents' DNA. Two people who got together who had a particular set of DNA, but that doesn't say anything about our patterns. It doesn't say anything about our core values. It doesn't say anything about our personality. Our looks are a given. This is it's you are totally and completely not responsible for how it is that you turned out genetically. Yeah, there are things that you can do, working out, staying fit, making sure your skin is flawless like mine. But it's like, but the real stuff, developing yourself as a human being, like that's not going to be indicative. That's not going to showcase in what it is that you look like. So listen, that meme, I find that meme deplorable. I abhor that meme. I don't want people sending me that meme. And I'm just sickened by looking around at how people are attacking this woman and attacking their relationship. It's like I said, women are accessories. So it's like, and all too often, men think of women as accessories and women think of ourselves as accessories, so that our only worth is the man that we can snatch. And for the men, their greatest worth and accomplishment is how beautiful of a woman they can catch, regardless of the fact that late in the midnight hour, this is going to be the person that you're going to have to lay down with. So if this is not a person that you get along with, you done sentence yourself to a life sentence. You better find somebody that you can communicate with, somebody you can vibrate with. It's like, come on. All right, let me get out of here. I love you guys very much. Excuse me. Go out there. Hug. Go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? Love yourself. And love yourself enough to say, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy, regardless of what anybody else thinks of my mate. I deserve to be happy. We got to change things around as human beings. We really do. We have to start looking at who a person is on the inside. How is it that they show up in this relationship? We spend so much time trying to use our mates as a status symbol. Look, I've been there. I know what it's like to be like, oh yeah, I want this man because I want people to be like, oh yeah, she made it. Yeah, all of that talk, yeah. She made it. She got a good looking man who's successful, who's this, who's that. Yeah, I know what that's like. Listen, I know what it's like, but we as a people, we have to change. And this meme is only indicative of our own ugliness, our own sickness, and our own pathology as human beings. I went in on you guys again. Let me hug you all and then let me get out of here. I love. God damn, love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Make sure you come over to my website, and I'm also going to be, listen, just come to my website. We'll talk later. Peace. TonyaTko, and I'm out. Some people write to me, martyrs of relationships. Oh, if I'm a good woman, I'll stand by somebody who doesn't make me feel good about myself. No, baby. The first relationship you need to develop is the relationship with yourself. Don't be a martyr to love. Oh, sacrifice yourself. Listen, love is healing and love is freeing. And when love is right, oh honey, love feels right.